Welcome, folks. Thank you for joining us again for another episode of Snowfall, episode 574. Check it out.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
It's getting smooth, man. Why can't I read your notes?
Don't be trying to read my notes.
I was just trying to get close.
Not even acknowledging the song.
Oh.
It looks like another little TKO.
Did he set this up? He set this up.
I don't know what he on
I feel like
tonight.
it's pre-planned. This seemed pre-planned to me.
He got that cat daddy voice.
Hey, what's happening, baby?
How you doing?
So you chose this song for this reason?
I think so.
What you on?
That's what I wanted to do.
This
Yo.
man was jamming to though.
Yeah, they was jamming to this at Jerome's party for the 7-4. That's July 4th, Independence Day.
Is my mic supposed to be like this?
What happened to your mic? You want to say it louder? Your microphone's supposed to be like that. All right. Well, thanks for joining us again. I'm your lead host, Emmanuel Wright. We get into the shenanigans, but before we do that, you can find me on Instagram at Young Camel Toe. Everywhere else, Dear Vits.
Hey y'all, it's Porchia Carter. You can find me on all social media at Porchia Carter.
Hello, everybody. I'm a guest host today. My name is
Hey.
Ashley Allen, and you can find me on all social media at Ashley Reed Allen.
Special guest, not just guest. It's special guest.
Thank you.
Who will be
I appreciate
replacing people going forward. I'm DeAnjilo. You can meet me on Twitter at DeAnjilo TV or at DeAnjilo on Instagram. Hit me up and let me know your thoughts on the show.
Alejandro's dead, man. Nah. I thought he was dead, man. He should have been dead.
I'm like, fool, if you don't wake up.
He was.
You're looking at this man like, no, he ain't it. They can't take Alejandro out. He an important character in
How many days was he
He
asleep?
was gone.
5.
Was it?
I don't know. I wasn't
5.
counting.
That's a lot of days.
It was
though.
one day, literally, because when they was starting the party at the house, it's the same time that he was going through what he was going through. I think it was one day.
I think it was within a day too, because they were flying over the fireworks.
Right,
Also, he
that's
said he
true.
had like a half a day of water supply,
Left,
and
yeah.
like they still had water when he woke up. So
So it might have started for the day before for them, but everybody else was partying for July 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Latinos.
Well, T-Mac lost his cool real quick, man, for that to just be a day, and Teddy Mac just lost it. Like, cause I mean, he was just quoting random facts, walking back and forth, kicking random bags. He lost the top of the TP or
He
whatever
was
he was staying
mad.
under. I mean, look, they had 75 kilos of cocaine. Why he didn't just sniff some and just think about
yeah,
it?
that's the plan. Let's do that.
High and hot. No.
When the TP flew off, he would have been able to caught that if he just had some up his nose. That's all I'm trying to say.
Good night. He wanted to chase after that thing. He was ready. He needed some action. He was tired. Alejandro wasn't waking up. He stressed out.
That's what I'm saying.
He was going through.
Take one hit and just
Teddy not on that.
He not, but you know,
And he know they need that to take it back. They got a business they got to run.
But if you just take
You
one,
can't get high on your own supply.
yes, you can. He's done it before. He's done it before. With all those like close calls and stuff. I bet.
So
you.
we know who not to trust when it's
Girl,
time.
I was just like, we know who not to depend on.
Yo, if the
No.
airplane, wait, did the airplane crash? I'm lost on that. Or what happened with the airplane?
I don't know. Something happened. It wasn't right though. Whatever happened, it wasn't right.
I don't think it crashed, but the landing was. Because the plane itself was still intact.
Right.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
So why did they land though? Did they ever explain that? They just was in the Mexican desert.
It sounded like it was Alejandro's decision though, because Teddy Mac, when he woke up, he was like, "We should have never landed here in the first place."
Oh,
And Alejandro didn't say nothing back, and they got in the plane. So it sounded like it was like a rest maybe, and it just went wrong.
Yeah, he was mad about
Dang.
landing in Hawthorne or something like that, right? He was mad.
That's true.
Shout out to the makeup team, because I wanted to spread some Carmex on their
Bruh,
lips.
them
Bro,
lips
they
are
look
crusty. I kept licking my lips every
Oh
time I
my
saw
God.
it.
Like,
And the way they angled the camera,
They
it was
lips
like
was so
centered.
right.
you can see it from the side.
It looked like he had rabies,
The
or if he was
skin
just
hanging
eating,
off and then his
disturbing.
blood.
he
And
was
it
just
just
eating
looked so
flour
good.
all day. Just looked chapped and ashy.
That says a lot that we was focused
Then
on
they
that.
was drinking water
Well,
after
they
each
kept
other.
no. They put
kinda
the
focused,
they put
right?
the lips on focus.
Right, they wanted us
Yeah,
to
they
see.
faces was
They
out
had
of
that mug
focus.
on
Like,
rack focus, the lips on focus, and everything else distorted. I'm like, bro, what? They wanted us to see that thirst.
but it is true though that Teddy went delusional. I mean, he even started hitting Alejandro. Did he hit him in his
He was
face?
slapping
smacked him.
him. He was smacking him as up.
What's that gonna do?
Wake him up. You ain't never been drinking, somebody slapped you hard?
Yo, there was obviously something wrong with him. He had a bloody head. He's gonna start smacking him in the face.
But he was losing his. I mean, he was delusional. It's hot.
For a
He's
day?
frustrated. Yeah.
He
I think he
has
was
water.
nervous about
He
the
has-
drugs too. How much drugs they
He was
had.
nervous about everything.
Yeah, that's just his personality though. That's Teddy Mack. and his
Oh man,
element.
I just wish Teddy Mack would just be cooler in those situations. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because like he was good with Avi, and he's good when it comes to like drug lords and just making business work. But when it comes to just something environmental, or I mean, even with his not his wife, girlfriend, his ex,
Baby
really,
mama.
He was smooth with it. I mean, it was a problem, but he was smooth to the convo. I mean, sure, he looked a little shocked when she's like, "I'm gonna leave you," but he didn't like cry about it. He was delusional about it. So I just want to see Teddy Mack be more cool in these
So
situations.
he did without her before.
Yeah. I mean, to his defense, I mean, most people would be acting weird if they had a bunch of drugs and had to deal with drug situations.
Right.
Like, we're just
Yeah.
surrounded by a bunch of people who are used to it. So maybe he's like a little more normal than most people in this show.
Okay.
So maybe that's what he represents. I don't know.
And think about what he was going through in the desert. He got drugs on him. He don't know how to fly the plane. He thirsty. Alejandro is almost dead at
His
this
lips
point.
cracked up.
Right, his lips cracked. Like
Low on water.
he got a
There's a lot
lot of. He's
going
under
on.
a lot of pressure. So
I'd
I'm
have
sure
been
at
tweaking
some point in
too.
time you would be going crazy too. I know
Hey,
I
what
probably
he
would.
dig? What did he dig up out that dirt though? What was
It was
that?
a drug.
That was the drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they buried him.
Well, he did probably just, just
So they
in case
would've
Oh,
If
Fire
just in
away.
case somebody. Oh,
Yeah.
that
So
was
if you get busted,
smart.
there's no
Yeah,
drugs.
he
Because I
stayed
saw him
here.
put them boys back before he put Alejandro in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's smart. That's what's up.
He was smooth with it.
That's what's up.
When they, I kind of wish he didn't hand off the pick right when the fireworks started, though. When they was flying the airplane, he handed off the pick, and they had that little moment where he grabbed the photo. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
that's towards the end though. They
Why-
just that was what woke him up though, the photo conversation, because
She
he was
didn't woke him up.
because remember Alejandro was like hanging out the door, and then Teddy sitting there talking about how she wanted me to give you this photo. Don't know what seeing your son gonna make you do. It's probably gonna make it hurt worse.
No. Alejandro was already driving. He was already flying.
No, I'm talking about
She's
when
talking about-
Teddy was outside of the plane before
Yeah.
Alejandro woke up.
Okay.
He was staring at the picture and talking about the picture
But Teddy
and how
was
she wanted him to
staring
give
at
it
the
to
picture
him.
of his family, his own family, because he was
Yeah.
he was delusional and talking about the scenario with his wife or
Right,
baby mama.
right.
Like he was talking about two different things.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Do you
that was
think
a picture
Alejandro
of-
was thinking that he was talking about him, though?
I think Alejandro was dehydrated and was just trying to like.
He had that drool.
He
coming
wanted
down.
water.
He
That's
like,
all.
You better
just
slurp
couldn't
that
say
junk back
it.
up.
No,
That's so
don't do that.
disgusting.
So let's talk about how homeboy mama used to be a photographer though,
Okay.
taking pictures of his daddy, and I'm like,
We could do that. Okay, fine. We'll just move on to Franklin's
sorry.
story. I
Go
I
ahead.
pieced it together by character this time. I
Go
went
ahead, I'm
T
sorry.
Mac. About to go Oso, but you want to talk about Franklin's
okay, you want to do
mom?
Oso? Let's do Oso.
No, we'll do Franklin's mom. We'll do
Okay.
Franklin's mom. How you feel about Franklin's mom?
She crazy
Why is she crazy?
because it's like she's there with Franklin about this whole daddy situation, but she like in and out. So she answered his questions and then she don't. And then, when she found out he bailed him out of jail, she got a whole attitude. She mad, don't want to see him. And I'm just confused. Like, I don't know what's going on with this situation.
See, I think the problem is Franklin doesn't know just how bad his dad was or currently is, and his
But she
mom-
won't tell him.
And his mom has bailed him out countless number of times. She's put him through all the drug programs, tried to give him
Oh,
every
how you know?
type of medicine.
She told you that?
She had that look. she lost hope. And she had that look of like, hey, I love him from the bottom of my heart, but I lost hope, baby. Like nothing you could do is gonna fix this. Like the best thing we could do is just keep him away from the rest of the fam so he don't, rub off on us.
Dang, yeah.
My question is, like, how did his pops get those clothes so fast? I mean, he had the belt and everything right after.
Then we
He got confident when he cleaned up.
He did get
Like, don't
confident.
clean up and get cocky now. Like,
Hold
come on.
on. He took that bath and then he came out talking all types of junk. Like he
Right.
wasn't just a crackhead sitting on the street taken to jail for sniffing crack.
He had a little
Whatever.
limp too. He had a little like pimp limp too. I'm
did have
telling you,
a little
hey,
pimp
what's
limp.
Yeah,
happening?
he got
you know?
real
Right.
I got
tough.
some
Talking about, I'm
cognac.
not about to apologize for being a man.
You know,
What?
pinkies up and everything.
That conversation is like really insightful though, just like seeing their dynamic because we saw him in the first episode, but we hadn't seen him since, and to see just like how they talk to each other was really interesting. But what was most
Yeah,
interesting was
that's-
that Franklin did essentially seek him out, and I think his father picked up on that. But like I think that shows how lost he is for him to even want to go to someone like his father, who's a lost
Yeah.
cause.
Yeah, Franklin going through some stuff, man. He told his daddy to shut the F up, like, twice to his face. And I'm just like, wow.
And Franklin had to dig deep to find his pops, because that scene where Franklin's talking to the homeless people, at first, I thought that was Franklin trying to get a job. And I'm just like, why are you talking to the homeless people for a job? he was talking to homeless people under a bridge. There was a scene right before he
What kind of job
pops.
they was going to supply him for?
I don't know.
Why did you think that?
I don't know. That was just the first thing that came to my head. Like, Franklin's trying to get a job from these
Because
homeless
he needs
people.
some money.
Maybe he's going to push these $1 water bottles. Just
They
on the
don't have
metro
no
out
job.
here. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to get their benefits
Sometimes
cards. He's
you
trying to
do
get their
some
food
strange
stamps
things for
cards. He's
change.
going to
Okay.
sell them and then flip them. He's
I
going to
feel
flip
you.
the
I
food
feel
stamps
you.
cards.
I like that scenario.
You know, because homeless people do sell their food stamps cards for like $3 out here. They do that. I've never bought one, but I've been offered it. But yeah. So I thought that's what he was trying to do. Maybe flip some food stamps or something like that.
I feel
some
you.
benefits. But he was actually trying to find out where his pops was. That's what he was trying to do. So
And he paid somebody $20 for that information, right?
no.
That's what he told his daddy?
Yeah, he did.
He
He
did.
said
He
paid
did because
somebody
the
$20.
daddy was
He
like,
was like-
you could have kept that money or get your money's worth.
Yeah, he's like, use me. What do you need me for?
Yeah.
And it's crazy that his pops picked up on like that his son's doing something shady,
Right.
like
Right.
pretty quick.
Yeah, because
Like,
he
how you
asked
get
him
this
who
money?
told him where.
Yeah.
Yeah, he asked him who told him where he was at. Then he was like, whoever he said, and he was like, yeah, that's good man. And then he was like, no, I barely. I had to give him $20 for him to tell me.
Yeah.
So it was like his daddy knew that he had to come up with money to even find him, but him seeking him out make his daddy question like, okay, what he got going on.
Right, because it's limited reasons why he would actually go to his father.
Yeah, but
And
I guess
drugs
his
is-
father know that Jerome ain't up to no good.
Right.
Right.
He's
Because he like, you slinging weed with your uncle? Or
Exactly.
what y'all doing?
But weed's
you know?
not that bad.
But he know it's something
He
more.
knows he's doing something.
Yeah, he doing
just doesn't know
something
what
he
it
ain't supposed to
is.
be doing.
He's doing something worse than slinging weed, but
Right.
he just picked up on that pretty quickly, which was I thought was impressive.
Okay. That's true.
Sure,
I mean,
'cause he may be dirty, but he's smart.
to be one, you gotta know one. I mean, to
He know
be
the game.
He a crack addict, or no? I'm sorry, because people in the comments were saying there's not crack yet. There's just cocaine, so he's a cocaine addict. That's a big thing in the comments. It was like crack hasn't been invented
Well, in
yet.
in the show, they said they called him a crackhead. So I mean,
They did call him a
so
crackhead.
there you go, comments.
There you go, comments.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. At me, don't at me.
So,
He said,
DeAnjilo, don't add
DeAnjilo
him.
TV, don't at me.
Shouts out to the crackheads out there.
dang.
I
But
feel bad for Franklin. Like, you could definitely see, like, the range of emotions that he was going through from the moment his dad came to the party, from when he actually got clean to when they had that interaction.
yeah, agreed.
And I just think,
Yeah,
I
because
don't
he
know.
came to his rescue.
He
He came
did.
to his rescue when his mama was about to get in his butt. He like, no, wait, mama, it's okay. And then next thing you know, he told him to shut the F up. And I'm just like, this is a lot.
it's a lot. I mean, he shows up, and then not only is he there, but it's like a whole bunch of people, and you know they all watching their interaction. So both of them are under like a lot of pressure,
Yeah.
eyes being watched. So Franklin probably thought, maybe I can handle him being here. And then, of course, once mom steps in, chews him out, he like, okay, I don't want to
It's a
deal
lot.
with this right now.
Yeah. I think it's interesting too, like we've been really trying to figure out why he even wants to sell, like, make this money so quickly. And
Because
it
his
has a
mama
lot,
need him to work.
and it's got a lot of pressure because of that. And I think it's telling about, growing up in neighborhoods like that, like that's the most readily accessible thing when you need money quickly.
easy.
And I think even though he's obviously ill prepared to handle a situation like that, he loves his mom enough to want to try, even if it cost him his life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's
because,
interesting.
he was ready to, do it. Throw on the towel and everything. But as soon as his mama like, okay, why you ain't got no job? You going back. Like, I need this money. He like, it's okay. I got you. We good. You ain't gonna never have to worry about money again. I promise. And it's just like right then and there, you can tell like, all right, he about to get back in these drugs because his mama putting the pressure on him to make this money because they gotta pay these bills. And I don't think he should have to live like that, but he got to. Oh no, he did graduate from high school already. Yeah, make that money, boy.
But I mean, that's like he said at the beginning, like it takes too long. Going to college and
Yeah.
like that's 4 years. Like
It's a
what I
long
mean? Like,
route.
yeah, what's gonna happen in
And
4
it
years?
could be nothing. I mean, it's still racism out there, so.
Right.
Yeah, whatever. Make that money. You ain't in school, so he got to do something.
He's gonna try at least.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Also, my man. Hey, my question is, why did all the old ladies of the church have to go home from the communion cookies and crackers and making the cocaine in the back of the church? Why they had to go home?
They wasn't chopping fast enough.
Is that what
They
it was?
They went bagging and tagging quick.
So you
They
think
didn't have their stuff together.
They getting replaced, or was it just?
Of course,
Or they
because
just put 'em on
Oso
pause
said
'cause
it.
it
He
was
like, I got somebody that'll sling this quicker than them old ladies you working with. Your sorority sisters, clean them out.
Okay. Also calling the shots now. I like that.
I mean, he growing some bars. He
really
killing. Look,
is.
he taking people out. You taking lives. I need say so
He
in
said,
this, and I
killed
need
two
some money.
people. I killed 2 people. I want partner. If this works,
He
out,
was
I want
acting like a
partner.
whole dummy though with Pedro Daddy.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't acting like a dummy.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
think
that
he
was by
was smart.
accident though. That's not by accident.
Oh no, they set him. They set him up. Well, Pedro set him up.
setting him up.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Kind of, but I'm just saying though, like that whole little yes sir, just not even answering his questions or talking back to him
No,
and not
that's
saying nothing. I'm
smart.
just
That's
saying.
what I'm saying. That's
no.
not by accident.
'Cause
He's playing his cards right.
No, because Pedro's dad is the head honcho.
Right, you can't
He's
come
just
in
a
there
hitter.
talking crazy.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Whatever you need.
You
He's
play the
not-
game until you get the position that you
Right.
need, and then you can
Exactly.
boss
He's playing
up.
the
Right.
48
You can't come and
laws of
busting through the
power.
doors.
Right.
No.
No, I wasn't. I
That's
wasn't
all
saying.
that was, but it's like, don't be better than your overseer.
I
Right.
wasn't saying he had to act crazy, but he was just looking real stupid. I'm just like,
Nah, he did
that
the right
whole
thing.
the whole situation was
He
just a
didn't
little
get
weird.
drunk too, so that was I didn't see him drinking any
He was under
liquor the whole
control.
time. He had a suit and tie. No, he played his cards right.
But apparently his daddy didn't like Pedro drinking. 'Cause
Oh,
he
yeah.
started telling him he loved him.
Yeah, I
and
love
stuff. He
it.
got
That
him
was
in
that
his
was a
He's like,
funny interaction.
huh?
Obviously,
Like-
you drinking
He
too
like,
much.
nah, you drinking too
Oh
much.
yeah, you don't ever say that. You looking real soft right now, Pedro.
That was funny.
But you think he was like kind of like trying to figure it out though? Like what's going on with Pedro?
No, I don't
Okay.
think he sees it at all. I mean, he mentioned Enrique.
I'm saying
but
like
it was-
if Pedro, now mind you, we don't know what goes on in their everyday life, but if this is Pedro's first time saying like I would never do something like that to you because I love you, then wouldn't you think that'd make his daddy look at him kind of sideways, like why you gotta say that, you know?
Nah, I think their relationship is really secure. Like he doesn't expect Pedro at all. Like, but Pedro knows that because he was talking to the girl and saying, I'm gonna be good. I'm kind of trying to look out for you, and that's why
Right,
he's
that's
putting
why he
also out
bringing
like
him
that.
in, yeah.
So he's kind of the face person, so it just kind of takes the attention away from her a little bit.
Pedro got also messed up. He got him so messed up. He think he about to set him up and put him for the blame, and also gonna take all of them out.
Yeah.
He got a whole plan.
I
She like I don't think Pedro gonna like it. He like I don't care.
So yeah, I don't give a shit. Like I want to do what I gotta do. Like it looks like this is a dead situation anyways.
Right.
Like y'all keep having me doing these random kills, so I might as well make some money while I'm out here in these streets.
But why she thought she was about to have him killing people and not pay him? Why she thought that?
Nah, I think the thing is why she think that he was gonna be out there killing people and not want some power? 'Cause I don't think,
and just
I
be
don't-
chilling. Like
I don't think Oso's tripping off the money really. Like even Pedro's father says, okay, you want work and you want money, you want respect, but nah, you want power.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Oso was
He was like, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
well, you know, you
right,
figured
run me
out.
that. I need that. I need
Yeah.
all the power. Run me that because shoot, he taking people out for him.
You know?
Yeah.
He don't even know it.
Man, why Oso don't got no ties though, man? He ain't got no suit and ties, man. What was up with that?
Cause he a wrestler. Well,
So you
former
got
wrestler.
But every dude got at least one suit and tie.
really?
Yeah, every dude. Just at least one. It could be faded a little bit. It may have like a mustard man.
Okay, so you said every dude. I mean, you got one. DeAnjilo, you got one
A tie? Yeah, I have a tie.
and a suit.
But Oso is poor. Do y'all not notice that?
Right.
He don't got money.
No, but he wasn't the best wrestler, but he was at least
He made a little something.
something pro, semi-pro. He
Yeah,
made
but
something.
And he was training
why
people,
would
wasn't
he
he?
ever own
Would
a
he
suit
need
and
to-
tie if he
right.
where would he ever have to wear one?
Right.
Right.
And he poor. Like so
Right.
priorities financially.
he
don't
was
know.
living in the
He's
trailer
sleeping in
too,
his
wasn't
car.
he?
He sleeps in the
Well,
car.
I'm just saying. Before that, I mean, he probably had a suit. Like before wrestling, before the drug game, like you didn't just try and work at Walmart. I mean, they probably had Walmart back then. Well, I'm just saying, you have a suit and tie for something. Like you didn't even try and get a job once, or did you just get too big? I don't know. I think about things like that.
Well, he cleaned up nice. I didn't even know who he was at first.
Yeah, I'm like, who is that? This man look brand new.
Who cleaned up nicer, Oso or Franklin's pops?
Franklin's pop. Because that mud was dirty.
Hey, those were Jerome's clothes too. Like,
There was Jerome. He was so dirty. He had on a dirty coat, dirty
Too
hat. He
dirty.
was just face dirty, nails dirty, hands look black. I'm like, Bro, it's gonna take
that extra long
It's gonna take
beard.
more than a shower. You gonna be in that mud for a couple of hours. She told Franklin, I'm giving him an hour's top for him to be at this party. Then he got to bounce. I'm like, the whole hour need to be spent in that tub because that food was so dirty.
I'm surprised Jerome didn't say that. Yeah, you should. That's the funny part. Why didn't Jerome say something though? Like, bruh,
They didn't cross paths, and they wasn't trying to. It looked like they was avoiding each other.
That's true. Because Pops
was avoiding Jerome.
Right.
That's for sure.
Probably because he had his clothes
He ain't
on.
about to walk up on
He
him.
probably smoked up all his weed too. Like at one point in time, he just forgot about it.
Or probably worked with him before and got high off of his
The
own
supply.
supply, like you do.
Like I do.
Dang.
Oh, it's getting personal.
Yeah. We gonna stay over
I'm
here
You're trying to get
while
you
y'all
indicted
sit
right now.
over there.
Hey, shouts out to the feds. I don't do no drugs. I take bubble baths. I use bubble wraps. I like fruit roll-ups. I do stuff. I watch
Slurpees.
I was just playing.
Godparents.
I was just playing.
I don't do
See,
no
y'all finna have us
drugs.
locked up. All
No
of us.
drugs, all hugs, even when they trying to indict a mother.
Hey, you got a bar.
Bars.
That was hot.
The hot 4.
Oh,
Not
that
even
was
a
good.
16.
You got boards.
How'd y'all feel about Franklin getting choked up like Rodney King? I thought that was a Rodney King moment.
Or Eric Gardner.
That's just it. That's insight to police brutality and like the fact that that's been a reality for years and years and years. And it was unnecessary, of course. But I thought it was cool that the black cop came and like broke it up. Well, that was
Miss
Parker's father. Yeah,
Pops?
somebody in the neighborhood.
Or,
Yeah.
okay, maybe I'm a little bit off right here. I thought he was hitting those because Franklin looked a little sideways at his pops or her pops.
He was hitting what?
No, when I first saw, I mean, we think that it's
their thing.
Mrs. Parker's pops, right? We think it's his dad, but at first, when I first seen it, I was like, oh shit, like this might be her man's, cause he was kind of young. He wasn't old.
That was her father.
For sure. Did they say that?
That's how I interpret
yeah, the
it.
way
I mean, that was my second
I'm
interpretation.
pretty sure that was his father.
See, I don't remember what her father looked like on the first episode when he told Leon to stop talking to her. But I do know she had said something about her daddy being out of town, right?
Well, she said he's working shifts all weekend.
Oh, working shifts all weekend. So yeah, that
And
was
the
her
way he
daddy.
said her name was like in a father way, like,
Yeah.
what the hell are you doing out the house type thing. Because she be sneaking
Yeah,
around.
I think it was. It was her
Okay,
daddy.
Pops.
Because it do look like.
That was
yeah.
my second suggestion. That was my second suggestion.
Yeah,
My
and it
bad.
makes the most sense anyway. So
Yeah.
I just saw Franklin look at him like real mad, but maybe that's just because like, oh yeah,
'cause
you one of
He
them.
didn't get just choked out.
Yeah,
But Franklin didn't have to say nothing.
These nuts.
Yeah, it was
like,
unnecessary.
Like, what?
And he was like
He
back.
was
He was in the
feeling
back.
all the
himself.
way back. Like what?
Yeah, like he wasn't even out in the front. He like was back there
You
behind
all the
the whole
way in
front.
the back, like
It was
why
so
did you?
unnecessary.
He
Why
was
did you
feeling
have to say
himself.
that?
He was feeling
Because he
himself.
just cussed his daddy out. Now he all hyped up
Yeah,
and
he
stuff.
was.
So
That's
Well,
exactly
he
what
was
Like if
sipping
you don't
40s all
shut
day
your
too,
lame
though.
butt up,
He
I'm
was
like,
sipping 40s. They had Mickeys. He was sipping Mickeys.
And it's just general frustration with the police. Like, why
Right.
are y'all here? What y'all trying to like? You know what I mean? All
Right.
but you
thought it was
already see
gunshots or
your uncle
fireworks?
acting the fool, and they about to come up at him. But you
he's
gonna
drunk.
say something stupid too? Like you didn't have to say nothing. Like that was stupid.
It did look like.
But y'all see how the cop didn't go for the uncle with his big muscles and everything. He went for the little scrawny
he
boy.
did. He
I'm
definitely
like,
did.
bro, Jerome the one going crazy on you, talking the most junk, and you go for the skinny one who can't defend
But
himself.
to be honest, Jerome was kind of like ha with it. Like he was like, "Oh, what? We
He
just
wasn't
got
aggressive.
weed." Like Franklin
Well,
was
no, he
like,
wasn't.
"What?
He wasn't
These-
aggressive.
What?"
Yeah. But
Not
he was
like-
drunk though. Yeah.
Franklin was straight up like these nuts. Like,
Right.
let's go.
But that
like,
wasn't enough to get choked up.
Exactly. That's the
Nothing's
point.
ever enough
Yeah,
to
I'm
get
not
choked
trying
up.
to.
Exactly.
I'm not talking for the police here. I'm saying what was going on with the white man's heads. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting though how Franklin's mom like
Yeah.
put her hand on the
Yeah.
cop's chest and like
Franklin's-
almost like push him up and nothing happened to
She's
her.
like, "Well,
I was
let's have a
expecting her to
conversation."
get thrown.
I know.
Like
that
as
was
soon as,
interesting.
Right.
but she was, man, she was down with the get down though. As soon as they rolled up, she seen Jerome acting crazy. She goes to the front like, what y'all doing here? What's going on? She was the mediator of the
See,
whole thing.
I think Franklin's mom is the apartment manager of those two policemen. And that's what she was like. She was like,
you know
hey,
she be
Tommy.
managing property.
Hey, Tommy. Hey, look, $50 off of rent this month. Just
Right.
don't touch my.
Just don't touch my son.
It was crazy to symbolic though that how she was in the front line and his father was like in the back, like kind of like and starting to
This
sneak
boy
around.
dipped. He chucked the deuces
crazy.
and while he getting choked up, he chucked the. He looked and he
bounced.
like, bro.
No,
that says
don't
everything.
leave with the clean clothes. Put the dirty clothes
Right back on
then
and then
you can
bounce.
go.
Yeah.
Right.
He left with the clean clothes.
left with
You
the
know
clean-
he left with the clean clothes.
That's why he ain't say nothing.
Looking
He
like
gonna
Mr.
come back
Rogers.
looking like dirt. They gonna be dirty. He
You
gonna
gonna be there, Jerome gonna be mad. Like, what? Is that my Bill Cosby sweater?
right. Why would Jerome have clothes like that though? Cause that was an ugly outfit.
No, it wasn't. That was
didn't like
smooth
it.
for the 80s. That was
Oh
smooth.
well, yeah, that's why.
That was smooth for
That's
the
some
80s.
back in the day stuff.
Yeah, it looked like he was just fresh out of church or something, you know? I liked it.
It looked real lame.
By the way, that party was cracking.
It
crazy.
was. It
crazy.
lasted all night too.
And they had fireworks. They burned the roof off.
That was dope.
So
I
then
like that.
after hours, booty crack out. They
Right.
slow grinded.
Hey, it killed me seeing the mom like like she was doing on the grill and the dude was looking at her. She was like,
Oh,
bend
yeah.
over. Like,
yeah.
that was funny as hell.
Right, getting her little flirt.
Yeah, that was
Arch
funny.
the back.
See, I cracked up at the part of the fat black dude sleeping with the
his butt
40
crack
in his
out.
hand.
Oh, yeah.
But he still
With
had the
crack
40.
out.
That was his whole back and crack.
He just
That's
he
too
looked
much.
dedicated. He just couldn't. He looked dead. He's like, hey, I didn't make it this time, bro. Maybe like he was praying on the 40. Like,
Good
will all
night.
my dead homies come back to life? That's another question I had. I mean, maybe I'm not hood certified, but you know what the thing is like I have hood homies. I just didn't grow up in the hood, so I never understood the practice of pouring out 40s for your homie. Can anybody explain that?
Like the
do people
origin
do
of it,
that?
or-
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know the origin of it.
I don't know. That's some stuff John Singleton made up.
No, it's not made.
no.
up.
That's not. They do
That's
that
the
for
thing.
real.
That's the
I'm
thing.
saying that's in all his hood
It's
movies.
just every time I was in the hood. No, people do that in
They
the hood
do.
for real.
Yeah.
But I just never had the courage to be like, yo, homie, like, why are we pouring out 40s for the homies? Like, I mean, they dead and stuff. Like, we can give them H2O.
Yeah.
I'm trying to drink this 40 right here.
I'm not there.
I mean, no disrespect to all the dead homies. I'm just saying, like, y'all ain't drinking liquor no more. So why? I don't know. Just a question
Yeah, I never
had.
understood that concept either.
You never understood that? Okay.
No.
Any guesses?
No guesses.
All right.
I just know
It's
you're gonna
just
have to re-up on
symbolism.
your bottle, like you know.
If anybody in the comment section knows why people be throwing out 40s for their homies, please just tell us.
I think it's just their way, the hood's way of symbolism. Just like when some people pass away, people release balloons,
Flowers.
and all that type of stuff. That's just how they do it.
Okay. All right.
All
Fair
right,
enough.
symbolism.
I like that. Okay. Cool.
There we go.
A question about the show I have is why does Snowfall keep leaving out these big scenes like when Oso was killing the killer Enrique? Why did they take out that whole scene? And when Alejandro decided to land the plane, like I feel like that was like a missed scene. Like even when we got into watching the show, you asked me, why is there plane on the ground? What happened before this? And I was like, well, that's how the show started. So why do you think the show leaves out big moments? Because we didn't even get to see what happened to Alejandro. Like, why is Alejandro bloody in the head, knocked out? Like, what happened to him?
Yeah, it's an interesting point. I
Yeah.
think. Oh, what you got to say?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I do think it's interesting that they decide to, maybe they don't know a way they want to show it, or they get the point across without. It could also just be a budget thing, like trying to avoid I think that's just a small logistical thing, but it is interesting because those are very important things that I would like to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to see them too, but shoot, I'm not them, so I can't even answer that. I don't know why they take it out, but I just feel like it's probably a budget thing, and then it's probably like a okay, this show let's have it to the time that we said it was going to have it, and let's not make it too long or too short. So let's have the most important parts in there. So if they gotta chop out somebody getting killed and just explain what happened in a scene, then so be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a little sense, right?
All right. So Franklin's back in the drug game. His last words were, I guess we got to go back to Avi's place or something like that. You can say like
He
that.
told homeboy, because remember Leon brought the boy, and then he like, nah, I don't need no more big mouth niggas in my business, and he like, the whole block in your business because they coming for you. So then he like,
Carvel's boy just got popped too, right?
yeah, by Ray Ray,
Right.
because Ray Ray out for revenge for his boy Lenny that got raped.
Okay.
I'm still not over that.
I'm
seems
still
too
not
much.
over that either.
Y'all gotta go to 7-Eleven and try some of them banana Slurpees. I'm telling you.
His theory is that you'll get over it by having a Slurpee.
Just,
Oh.
just-
Look, I don't think I will ever get over that. Like, I cringe, you know,
The
because it's
rain
just
is
too much. But I feel like Ray Ray is out, you know, to get him. And then, you know, at the end while he's sitting there and he like, okay, you know, I think what it was Leon was on chill when the cops was choking Franklin. You know, he was on chill. He was chilling. But homeboy that was drunk was, you know, like, hey, get off of him. Like, he was trying to
Who
go
was
fight
that?
too. Whoever he said, go find your auntie Christ, we can go to Ivy House in the morning. He had his back. So while he's sitting up there, he evaluating all of this. Like, okay, you know, homeboy, you know, had my back. So, you know, let's just see, you know, how this going to be, bringing him into the game or whatever. And then, sure, he don't want to catch the bus to Ivy House, so he need him. He low-key
Catching
need
the
that
bus
fool.
to Avi's house. Beep, beep. Like, does the bus really go to Avi's house? I feel like Avi lives in, you know.
Hey, look, Franklin
the
walked
Beverly
with his
Hills
2
or something
feet.
like that.
He walked home with his 2 feet because he had to turn in that car and that
Right.
bicycle last time.
Yeah.
That's true. When Franklin re-enters the drug game, is he gonna be better than the last time? Did he learn his lesson?
I'm pretty sure he learned his lesson, and then he act like he got balls now. He think he about to be, you know, running up on people and stuff. So I mean, let's just see. I hope he don't be all softened. No, I'm not gonna kill you.
He'll be better just off of common sense. Like, he has 2 extra people who are a little bit more about that life than he is.
But I don't think Ivy gonna trust them two. Like, I think he, you know, he trusts Franklin, cool, whatever. But when he see Franklin bringing these other 2 dudes, he gonna be like, boy. And first of all, like, he didn't even like Leon when he first met him. He like, why is this dude talking to me? You know, like I don't
He don't
think
like
he's gonna
new
be okay
faces,
with that.
period. That's just like
As
when
he
Teddy Mack
shouldn't.
was around, he didn't like new faces. But,
Right.
you know, he's quick. Franklin is quick on his feet with his words, so I don't think that'll be much of an issue. As long as Avi's getting his money, that's all he cares about.
Exactly.
You think not Teddy Mack, but Franklin has upped his target practice game? Can he shoot somebody now? Is he gonna do it?
He might not have to now, right?
Because he got hitters.
He
Yeah.
lost the gun, didn't he?
No, they still got it.
They still got it.
So why they tell
But even
Jerome
if-
he lost it?
I'm just saying, if you're gonna be a boss, you can't be losing guns and missing toys on a stepping stool. Like, you gotta kill somebody. You gotta show your team that you can do it. You gotta be a
He
commander.
said you gotta look. That's what he got Leon for. He don't need to kill nobody.
But I'm saying every boss in the drug game, especially in the 1980s, like,
Right.
you gonna have to be ruthless a couple of times so your team knows, like, yo, our boss is a boss. He's not
Right.
gonna
He ain't
just,
ready yet.
No.
Right, he got this.
It's not gonna work until he actually kills somebody smoothly, not like Carvel running out the car. It can't be like a jack
That was
move.
too much. They shot him up in the back seat. Then he got out the
Right.
car and they shoot him while he running. And this man still not dead. Like, what was the point of y'all pulling the trigger all them times? I just don't understand. He gonna get it together though. I got faith. I
Hopefully.
got faith in Franklin.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Let's move on to predictions.
I just want y'all to know, like, this is
Your
weird.
AfterBuzz TV.
Say it louder. She thinks this is weird. I'm snitching. Snitches get stitches.
Right.
So
What's going on with y'all two over there?
This is every week. This is how me and Shay be. We like looking and we like, okay.
I mean, looking like
That's why you so
y'all gonna
quiet. It's like you used to this. I'm like, what's
Bruh.
going on?
Hey, check out my man's house. It says
Welcome to the
bruh
team.
right now.
That sums up
I
this
like
whole
that.
episode.
Bruh.
Welcome to the team, Ashley.
Bruh.
You just gotta blend in with the family.
Okay.
We've been talking too much. You know what? We're gonna let our special guest start with the predictions.
There you go.
What?
First up.
Yeah, because you know you're
Ooh.
gonna be with us for the next 2 weeks, right?
Yes, I am. Okay, let's see. I feel like Franklin is not gonna boss up. He ain't learned no lesson. He's still gonna be the same Franklin in the end.
Yeah, maybe.
He ain't gonna get nobody.
Yeah. I think by the end of the season, also Pedro is gonna be dead. Like, one of them is gonna have to go. They're gonna butt
Pedro?
heads. And I think it will be
Pedro.
I
Pedro.
vote him out.
Me too.
The survivor now. People off the island.
He's least. I like him the least, so I'm cool with him dying.
All right.
Yeah. What you got?
My
Portia?
turn?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all know I like to go through the characters. Okay, so first, Franklin, when he get back in the drug game, I think he's going to be a lot smarter about the way that he does things, and I think he's going to trust Leon to handle his dirty work with people. He probably still going to be a little soft, but I think he's going to have, like, more something to him, because look, you just got choked up by the police. You just seen somebody get raped. Like, you seen your friend shoot somebody in the head. Like, you got to get something after that, right? You would think somebody grows, you know? But yeah, I think his mama gonna find out he's selling drugs. I really think she's gonna find out that he's doing something. Maybe not to the point of cocaine, but I think she's gonna figure out, okay, you selling something, because, you know, where you getting all this money from? Because she was kind of curious, like, oh, you bailing him out right after the day after you tell me you quit your job, like, but you ain't got no money. So I think she's going to find out. Him and Jerome gonna be beefing. I think, you know, Miss Parker, she gonna get in with the get in, and, you know, her and Franklin, they gonna become a something, maybe. I think Oso gonna take over, and he definitely gonna have to take Pedro off. I vote Pedro off. Yeah, he got to go, because he's stupid. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Who I'm leaving out? Oh, Teddy Mack and Alejandro. They gonna be like, they gonna do what they have to do. Get some clean rockets, no serial numbers on them. They gonna make sure they selling this stuff. They gonna get it together. And I believe Oso is gonna have all that stuff sewn quicker than them church ladies could. Like, he gonna get them together. Oh, look, Oso might even find Franklin, have him selling for him too.
That would be a plot twist.
Because he's trying to get it out faster. He was like, I can find you somebody that's gonna get this stuff out quicker than them ladies you got working at the church. So, you know, I believe also gonna get it together. Maybe find Franklin.
All right. I think Alejandro and Teddy Mack gonna get some Carmex for their lips. That's the first thing they gonna do. They gonna
hopefully
butter them lips, some
Petroleum
Vaseline, some cocoa butter, maybe a little Popeyes. I don't know, whatever you need.
Popeyes will get it right, though.
Hey, I had some Popeyes today. Them honey chicken fingers, fire. This ain't a commercial, y'all. I'm just talking. I also think that Frank is gonna be an idiot once again. Surprise. I think Pops is gonna try and get in with the get down. I think Pops is gonna say, like, hey, I know.
I think Pops is gonna try to.
Hold on. Let me say my prediction.
Go ahead.
I think Pops knows that Franklin's getting money quickly. Pops needs money quickly. He's gonna come to Franklin with the old, hey, look, man, I don't do drugs no more. I'm just trying to make this paper, like, any way possible. Like, I got your back. I think Franklin's gonna give him a small amount, and it's gonna get him fucked up.
Yeah, I don't think Franklin's gonna trust his father. Like, he just walked out on him while he was getting choked out by the cops. That's over with.
I don't
think it's
Franklin
gonna be the
didn't
last of Pops. Though.
No, it's gonna be the last.
It's definitely not going to be the last of Pops. But if Pops is in anything, it ain't about getting his money. It's about getting your drugs. I want what you got because I want to sniff it, not because I want to help you sell it. Like, that's what he on. I don't think he on that. And
then for some weird reason, I could just see as a season finale, Franklin turning to the Lord and, like, leaving all the drugs. I don't know. I just kind of feel that churchy vibe with Franklin being the Holy Ghost and never killing nobody and just being like the soft, you know, cupcake
if
dude.
Franklin turned to the Lord, everybody else turned into the Lord too. Okay.
It'll be like a season finale, like, oh, I'm no longer selling drugs to the community.
Hey, we ain't seen
pastor
Claudia in a
now.
minute. What y'all think she on? Trying to figure out what Franklin doing?
Pimpin'. Wait about Franklin? Claudia bigger than Franklin. Franklin had a small supply. He did cut out Lenny and Ray Ray.
Yeah, because he supplied a lot.
See, I thought Claudia would be shipping out more shipments than that. Like, how does one dude come in and replace two dudes? Like, why can't you just get supply from both and then spread it in the hood?
She don't need that much. It's just for the club at night. It's just to keep her dancers happy, to keep her people. Like, it's just her selling it in the club. Like, she running the truth.
You don't think she's flipping it outside the club?
Flipping it outside? No.
She looks like a boss. I just feel like she...
No, of course not. She's not taking it.
Bonds.
She's not taking it out of there. She keep all that in house. She ain't trying to get caught. She ain't about that life.
Okay. All right.
It's all in house. She make her bread in the club.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Well, you heard it here, folks. Snowfall episode 5. Once again, I'm your host, Emmanuel Wright. You can find me on all social medias at DerVitz. That's DerWitz. Also on Instagram at Young Camel Toe.
And y'all, I am Porchia Carter. You can find me on all social media at Porchia Carter. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to comment. We need that.
And I'm Ashley Allen, and you can find me on all social media at Ashley Reed Allen. Don't forget to give us 5 stars on iTunes.
Yes, nothing below 5 stars.
Yes.
Hit me up on Twitter at DeAnjilo TV and at DeAnjilo on Instagram. It's my last show for the season, so thanks for joining us. I'm still gonna be watching the show, so hit me up with y'all thoughts on the show. So I'm gonna be keeping up with y'all too. You know, I'm gonna miss y'all.
And you,
Bruh.
Teardrop. But y'all in good company for replacement.
I'm gonna miss you. I
Aw.
just,
We'll keep you in our hearts.
yeah.
When we do that. I'm bad at these moments.
You tried. You tried, though.
You did try. All right.
We'll keep the party cracking like Jerome's.
Hey.
Firecrackers, fireworks.
Not your best bar.
It wasn't supposed to be a bar. It was supposed to be sentimental white people stuff.
All right. Anyway, it's time to go.
Goodbye.
All right, y'all.
Deuces. Deuces.
Thanks.
Executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff. We would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.